How's it going, guys? JaySea here, and today we have a match against Kled with Further of Battle, Runes Masteries. op.gg should be up on the screen right about now. The key to beating Kled, I'd say, in lane is to dodge all his Qs. As for fighting Kled himself, when he dismounts, I noticed that like the really good Kled players can remount instantly, like practically within 3 seconds, so... Whoops. So don't get baited by that. Also, the second part of his Q, when it snaps, that's when it does the most damage. Like, the initial click doesn't do as much damage. You can't get away from this one. But do you see how the click does the most damage? That's where he bursts you. So, if you're ever thinking of popping ult, just remember that it's during this time that you should be the most careful. So I'm just trying to sidestep his... Qs, but it's not working. He seems to be pretty good at aiming it. He's popping a potion. I guess that actually heals the skull. That's interesting. Actually did not know that. I thought he only heals the Kled himself. And he has to... So I'm just doing a short trade to get skull as low as possible. And just keep him low like that. And then when I get to the right level, I can dismount him instantly and try to burst him. So we'll try to get as much fury as possible right now. I don't know if Gragas wants to come in. He should be coming in. Like, that Gragas just standing there doing nothing. Okay. Alright, nice. We got a flash. This is perfect. That's what we want in a gank anyway. And for the lane to push towards us at the same time. What the heck? And teleport? Alright, no sums top then. I thought it was coming in from behind, to be honest. Like, that would have worked if he went from behind, but he wasted his time by going from the river. I got the slow on him. Yeah, I have to back off at that second. That was good. So yeah, you guys can see that I backed up on the very last second. When basically I can't tank the tower anymore and I can tank only one more hit with Q heal. I did make the mistake of forgetting to pop my potion, but that should be fine anyway. I'm going to buy a cloth armor just because I know that I've got baited by Kled so many times. Like, basically when you fight a Kled, right, and you get him really low, like he dismounts, and then you keep fighting him, right? You think you can get him, so you get really low as well, you ult, and then you notice that he's still alive, like for maybe another 3 seconds or 4 seconds after he dismounts because he's kiting away, you know, he Qs backwards and then he instantly remounts within like 4 seconds. So when your ult ends, he's already remounted and basically his guy has no health, but he has half life from the Kled, the mount. So then he just has too much health for you and then you just die. Like, I've been baited so many times because I don't know, the Kled mechanic's really broken. Like, he can remount instantly, so you have to be careful and you probably need to kill him within 5 seconds of him dismounting. So you have to save your ignite for after he dismounts. And the cloth armor will give me some leeway so that I don't have to ult as soon as I need to. Like, I'll have a little bit more time before I am forced to ult. That's the idea for getting the cloth armor into Ninja Tabi. Also, it's really good for the Kha'Zix as well. So Kha'Zix won't be forcing me to ult instantly. We're gonna thin out the wave. Oh, okay. Well, this is really, like, I mean, it's good for us, but it's also bad because I don't get to show you guys, like, the potential of what we can do. But yeah, do you see that? He was 1 hit away from remounting. He was in the yellow bar and I think 1 more auto. So if Gragas wasn't there, I wouldn't have enough damage before he remounts. So that's something you guys should keep in mind when you're fighting Kled. And in order to counteract that, you'd have to have ignite, I reckon. When you dismount him, you have to be in a good position to be able to do maximum damage. Have Ignite when he dismounts and just stick on him. If you can't stick on him, he's going to remount, and then you have to expect that he'll be at half health again. So just a heads up for you guys versing Kleds out there. He's actually really strong. I think you can beat him if you don't feed, and if you do really well. If you get a Phantom Dancer and a Ninja Tabby, you should be able to duel him anyway. But that's later on. But early on, he can actually beat you. Like, he's actually stronger than you. But since we're getting jungle help, then that's all out the window. If it wasn't for the jungle, it might have been a lot closer. Like, I'll still fight him, but it'll be really close call. That's my analysis after facing Kled quite a few times. And now he's just scared of me, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, got a kill at bot lane, that's good. So now he's just Q farming, he's not actually using it to harass us anymore. The way he's playing right now is really smart because he knows that if he gets low, I can dive him. So I'm going to try to get him low. Like, any trade is good. See, that's really optimal for us because now he's one hit away from dismounting. So we can go over and dismount him and then try to kill him. So let's see if we can do that right now, since Kha'Zix is down there. I screwed up. I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to back off for now. But he is popping potions. That's how he got like several hits higher than, or higher health than he would have earlier. I'm gonna, yeah, just a little bit more chunk. I'm hoping that then if he stays for the next wave, I should be able to do a number on him, or maybe even kill him, because I have Ignite up, and I have Flash up and ult. So this next wave should heal me up. I guess he's not staying. That's smart of him. Yeah, he's teleporting. Alright, since he has the item advantage, I'm not going to risk diving him. Not that I'm in a position to. But yeah, you guys can see how much damage he does just from the second Q. So I need to back off before his cooldowns come back up again. Once I buy items, we'll be stronger than him. But because he has Tiamat, I'm guessing he's going to shove this in really fast. So I have to stay, or I'll lose this whole wave and I'll fall behind. Because he used all those abilities. Wait, is Gragas here? I don't know. Not yet. Oh, what the heck? That was pretty sloppy of him. Oh, he flashed? Okay. He flashed this way. But yeah, I'm not telling the jungler to come and gank, so it's just the luck of the draw. Like, sometimes you get a jungler that thinks that your lane is very easy to gank, and, you know, he just keeps coming. And even if he doesn't come, like, just follow my advice, you'll be fine. Like, you don't necessarily have to fight and beat the Kled, you just have to get him to, like, dismount range, and then after that, if he slips, you can go on him and just expect him to dismount like a quarter of an inch away from where you dismounted him, and then that's when you just pop your Ignite, auto him twice or something, then he'll start running away, you press your W then, and it should be a free kill. And just ult accordingly. Make sure you pop a potion when you're ulting as well, so that you can Q heal for the maximum effectiveness. Like, you can survive a few more hits after your ult ends. Like, essentially, doing that will extend your ult to like 7 seconds or 8 seconds, you know, if you play it right. Just because he'll run out of steam by the time your ult ends and he already, you know, used all his cooldowns. So yeah, the Tabby, as you guys saw, even with cloth armor, he like bursted me really fast. So Tabby's gonna double my armor, and it's also gonna stop his like triple auto attacks going to, you know, crit me for a lot as well. Because how Kled's passive W works, I believe it's W. It's like 3 really fast autos, and the third one's guaranteed to crit. Oops. Okay, this is a really good trade. We're full health and he's at half, so we can knock him off his mount like pretty fast. And then after that, we'll just ignite him. Oh, he missed that. Have to watch out for Kha'Zix though. Alright, nice. We got a big chunk. I guess that was from his potion. I'm picking this over the small minion. Always prioritize cannon if there's 2 that are really close to dead. Let me get a free auto. Nice, we dismounted him. But like, watch how fast he actually gets this all back. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. He just survived. I've screwed up my spin. He should have been dead. And if Kled tried to kill me, then, you know, he's not going to have a good time either. Oh, okay, that Kha'Zix ran really far. I guess that means we're going to freeze this for now, because it looks like the Kled went back, and he half shoved the lane. And that Kha'Zix went back because he survived with like 1 health. So, yep. Unfortunately, we wasted Ignite there. But we were pretty strong because the Gragas gave us a lead. But if he didn't give us a lead, then we'll have to pop ultimate. But I think it'll be the same result, to be honest. Okay, they're ready. I just heard Kled ult, but I can't see where Kled went. Okay, Kled is mid. This is slow pushing back to him, unfortunately. So once the next wave comes, I'll hard shove it and then it will crash into the tower. If I try to push this, it'll freeze right in front of his tower and they'll get all the experience. Okay, so I want to push this really fast. And then we'll try to cut off Kled here, if we can. Oh, he's probably, yeah, he's at the tower already. That's unfortunate. We're just gonna chunk him a little bit. Alright, we got a bit of health. What? Are we getting ganked or something? Why is he doing that? Okay, that's... I have no comment there, but we're going to push this in and kill him if he stays. I don't think he'll stay because he's dead if he does. Yeah, so he's gonna miss that or he's gonna force to teleport. We're just gonna push one more and go back. Have to be careful of Kha'Zix because he might gank us. He might be doing red as well because I see red up. Okay, I see him. He's there. Alright, we might be able to kill him. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this looks like a free kill. Yeah, so that little fiesta we just did baited the Anivia basically. I'm just indicating that I would like the red. I mean, if Gragas takes it, no big deal. Because I'm pretty sure he can use that for the rest of the map. So, no big deal. But if I get it, then awesome. And we could use that to kill the Kled with Ignite in 20 seconds. Unfortunately, we haven't shopped yet, so we have to make a mental note of that. That we haven't shopped yet, but then we are quite ahead of the Kled anyway, so this works out for us. If the Kled was ahead, then I probably am inclined to go and shop. Just to match him. Okay, there's the Kha'Zix. The Kled is mid, so we're safe to do this. And since we have tab eyes, and also we're not isolated because of these guys, we're safe to attack the Kha'Zix. And just force him to be further behind. Okay, that's fine. I didn't get the slow on him, so there's no way I could catch him. I need to drop my pink ward sometime soon. I thought I hit that small minion at the back there. Okay, well we get a tower anyway. And I think that Kled just gave up on fighting us. So, I noticed that Kled's not very good. Just trying to, you know, scare him away a bit. Okay, he's playing like this means Anivia's nearby. So we're just gonna assume he's not retarded. And we're gonna back off because Anivia's somewhere here. Okay, well it was a Lucian, I guess. Okay, so I'm thinking of a PD next because we're fighting melee champions. If we're fighting range champions like Rise and stuff, then I'd probably get a Black Cleaver. Alright, what we have here would do. So we're actually quite strong and quite ahead, and that Lucian just has a Blade of the Ruined King, so we should be fine facing him and taking his poke because we have a completed tabby. And we should have level advantage, yeah. 3 levels ahead. Should be fine. This is well warded. I just let my team know. I really want to push this. I don't think anything will happen off of this, so that's why I'm just backing, or not backing, I'm just continuing to shove this. Okay, well, they're actually going really deep. But you know, if I'm committed to doing this, I'm going to keep this up. Like, even if they ping me to go here, it's already too late. I'm gonna take this tower anyway. So just be very decisive, guys. When you guys are unsure and you suddenly, like, you know, you decide, okay, I'm going to do this based off this reason that they're probably not going to fight anymore, then you just commit to one decision. Don't let your allies like ping you otherwise, and you know, and then you just half-ass both things and you end up getting nothing, you know, that kind of thing. So since Anivia's top, we can go bot now. So that's the reason. Like, there's always a reason to do everything. Maybe we can cut off the Lulu. Okay, we got the slow. Okay, we got polymorph. That's unfortunate. Nice. She suicided there. That was pretty dumb of her. It's like one more auto away though. One more auto from... Have to be careful because we take full damage from Anivia. Alright, nice. I was just gonna get the tower and potentially dive Anivia, but this works too. So, put a ward here just in case Kha'Zix comes and just take his camps. Every camp you take away from the jungler is huge. So I want to take this away and potentially take the Lucian's life as well. Unfortunately, we don't have a Cutlass, so... Oh, okay, there's a Lulu here, never mind. Let's not mess with that, because there's an Anivia right there as well. And we're definitely not going to survive that, even if we trade 1 for 1. Okay. They warded my bush. And there's a pink ward there. They're just not letting me back, huh? That's fine. We get our PD on the way back, and also we can buy a pickaxe, so this is actually a really good buy for us. Potentially we can drag Lucian back to top lane just by pushing this into the tower. So we have to push one more wave for this to work. There, we drag Lucian back up. Oh, we dragged a lot of people up here actually. Ripperino. Alright, this is fine. We blew so many cooldowns and we dragged so many people up top. If I stayed and fought, I might have been able to kill the Kha'Zix actually. But we blew so many cooldowns there, so this is good. I think they... I hit the Kha'Zix and span away, and that took him to like 60% health or 70%. So he's not like high health at all, by any means. I don't think they can do Baron, just because the Kha'Zix is low. We're gonna go bot and take tower. And take tower. And... I just let my team know that I'm going bot and my plan is to take tower, just let them know. I could also do that with just pinging. So you could do that, And let them know that you're going to that tower and you're split pushing. As Tryndamere, everyone knows that... Well, if you're playing Tryndamere, everyone knows that you're just a split pusher, so they won't question it. Like, don't do this if you're an AD carry, that's really bad. Like, an AD carry needs to just be with the team because you could easily just feed. But because I have escapes, I can keep dashing over walls. I can reset my E with auto attacks, so that's why it works for me. That Lucian's... Oh, he's popping off. Aurelion Soul's dead or something. Yeah, he's so dead. Okay, maybe we can get a tower here because there's like, what, 3 top? What, oh, Aurelion Soul survived? Jesus. Hopefully we'll pull someone here. Maybe the Kled will... Oh, okay, the Kled was there. That's weird. I thought the Kled will either defend bot or he'll stop the Baron. But he did neither. He just went for mid lane. So we'll just... Since Anivia's there, we already got the tower, we got the objective. We might as well stop the Kled. Like, stop the Kled from pushing any further. Since my team's at Baron, nice. Yeah, because my team's at Baron, it's easy chase. And I'm fully aware that where my team's positioning is, so easy to just ping it. If they're really slow and they're not paying attention, they'll see my ping at least. And if they don't see the ping, that's fine. We probably can kill the Kled ourselves anyway, but that'll be like... That'll be if you're playing in, say, silver or gold ELO, then the Kled will probably be a lot easier to kill if you play like me anyway. So, either way, it's guaranteed to be okay. Oh, okay, wow, I thought I missed that cannon. We can maybe mess with Kha'Zix's red. This is actually really risky because everyone's missing on the map, so we're going to be very cautious when we go. So we're just going to put a ward here first. And we see a Lucian up there. There's no red. Potentially we can kill this Lucian. I'm just hitting the minions, so... Oh, okay. That's fine. There's a Lulu here. I don't feel like I can do anything when there's a Lulu here. Okay, I wasn't actually watching my team. God damn it. Just give him a little love tap. But yeah, against Lulu, I noticed that I'll get polymorphed, I'll get slowed, and when I finally get onto the Lucian, she'll just ult the Lucian, and then I'll get knocked away. So that's why when I see a Lulu, it's really annoying. It's like the peels is like equivalent to a Thresh. Like Thresh has the most cancerous peels, like as an enemy support. So Lulu is probably on par with that. If a good Lulu, that is very consistent with the Thresh. We might be able to just end this. I think someone was bot. Okay, there's a Kled coming. There's no towers for them now. I'm just backing off because that's the safe option. And to just continue pressure bot. Like, I can make it a Fiesta and just try to kill the Lucian, but it's not worth it because I end up just giving my life away just to kill a Lucian that is probably... Yeah, he's only 2-2. I mean, I think I'm way more valuable than the Lucian anyway. So if you think of it like that, unless you can get several kills by going in, it's not worth 1-for-1. And also I have Baron buff. So the next objective, push this before Baron runs out, or force a response, and then I go back home and buy. And I have a better buy. I know I have 3,000 and I could easily go back, but it's always better to just keep as much pressure as possible, make them respond, and then you can go back rather than just going back. Oh, this might be risky. Okay, this is risky. Alright, I think I get away. But yeah, I kind of knew it was risky going into it. I was hoping that his team wasn't there. So that's a really big mistake on my part. It should be fine. I forced a big reaction out of the team, so they had to do something about me. And that's what I was aiming for, but not necessarily wasting my flash and ult. So the Inferno is next. We get Inferno, it's alive. Just, yep. Actually, I think the Gragas got this. I'm going to go and make it faster anyway. I just ping that in case, because it means that if they're very sure, then they'll keep going. If they're not sure, they'll back off. Because from my point of view, that's a very bad idea. So you always want to do that kind of ping, just back them off if you know it's a bad idea. And if they know what they're doing, then they'll keep going. But otherwise, you know, you told them so. That kind of idea. And that really helps a lot, like, if you can coordinate your team like that. Like, if they're confident, they'll stay. But you already warned them. Oh, that Kled actually altered that way. Like, he altered upwards at bot lane. It's very interesting. But yeah, we're just here just securing objectives. That's really the whole, like, the main role of Tryndamere. When you're split pushing, you're really just securing all objectives. Like, you're not so much a team fighter as you are just securing objectives. And yeah, that is the game, guys. That's the game against Kled. I hope you guys learned something from this video. And thank you so much for watching to the very end. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. And cheers. Thank you very much. End screen as well. There we go.